Sometimes the greatest obstacle to learning isn't a lack of knowledge. It's believing we already know everything. This timeless Zen story reveals a lesson that can transform your life. Long ago, in a quiet mountain village, there lived a famous Zen master known for his wisdom and calm presence. People traveled from distant lands to seek his guidance. One autumn morning, a wealthy scholar climbed the winding mountain path to visit the master. The scholar had spent his entire life studying philosophy, science, and religion. He had read thousands of books and was respected by many. Yet deep inside, he felt restless. When he arrived, the master welcomed him with a warm smile and invited him into a small wooden hut overlooking a peaceful garden. Golden leaves drifted gently from the trees. Birds sang softly in the distance. The scholar looked around and said proudly, "I have studied the teachings of many great thinkers. I have read countless books and debated with the wisest minds. Now I have come to learn Zen. Please teach me." The master simply nodded. Without saying a word, he placed 2 cups on a small wooden table and began preparing tea. The rich aroma filled the room. Slowly, he poured steaming tea into the scholar's cup. The cup soon became full, but the master kept pouring. Tea spilled over the edge. It flowed onto the table, then onto the floor. The scholar jumped up in surprise. "Master," he exclaimed, "the cup is already full. It cannot hold any more tea." The old master gently stopped pouring. He smiled kindly. Then he looked into the scholar's eyes and said, "Just like this cup, your mind is already full." The room fell silent. The scholar lowered his head. The master continued, "You have filled your mind with opinions, judgments, assumptions, and certainty. You seek new wisdom, yet there is no space left to receive it." The scholar sat quietly. For the first time in many years, he simply listened. The master pointed toward the peaceful garden outside. A gentle breeze carried fallen leaves across the ground. "Every autumn," the master said, "the tree lets go of its old leaves. It does not cling to them. It does not fear losing them. Only by letting go can new leaves grow in spring." The scholar watched the leaves dancing in the wind. He realized that all his knowledge had become something he carried with pride instead of curiosity. He had been trying to prove himself wise, instead of becoming wiser. Tears filled his eyes. "Master," he whispered, "how do I empty my cup?" The master smiled. "Listen more than you speak. Observe more than you judge. Ask more than you answer. And every day, let go of one belief that no longer helps you." Years later, people noticed a remarkable change in the scholar. He no longer argued to win. He listened to understand. He no longer sought admiration. He sought truth. And in emptying his cup, he finally found peace. Moral is, the fullest cup cannot receive another drop. When we let go of pride, assumptions, and the need to always be right, we create space for wisdom, growth, and inner peace. Sometimes the first step toward learning is admitting that there is still so much to learn. If this story inspired you, please like this video, subscribe for more inspiring stories, and share it with someone who needs this message today. Now I'd love to hear from you. If you could let go of one thing that's holding you back, what would it be? Fear, pride, doubt, anger, or something else? Share your answer in the comments below. I read every comment, and your story might inspire someone else. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and remember, a mind that stays open is a life that keeps growing.